I saved somebody's life with CPR, and with training you could too. Hi, my name's Leela Gupta. I'm a nurse practitioner. I work for the cardiac transplant team on Mount Sinai. Sunday morning, I was walking with my dog in the park, McCarran Park. I live right on it. And there was a soccer game going on the turf field. We were rounding the corner and I noticed a bunch of screaming. I turned around and I wasn't sure what was going on. I thought that there might have been a fight, and I saw an older gentleman on the ground. So I walked over, somebody said he was choking, and I assessed the situation, went on the ground, and I noticed that the man was agonally breathing, had a bunch of saliva around his mouth, his eyes were closed, he was on his side. So I checked for a pulse and there was no pulse. Somebody helped me flip him over onto his back, and I started compressions. And as I started, I asked, somebody call 911. Does anybody else here know compressions? It was Sunday at 11 a.m. There were probably over 100 people at the field and nobody knew compressions. I continued until I couldn't go anymore, which was probably 2 or 3 minutes in. And then another gentleman took over and I showed him how. I, was counting the beat and had my hands on the guy's femoral pulse to make sure that I could palpate a pulse as he was doing compressions. He went for about a minute till I caught my breath, and then we kind of interchanged like that for about probably over 10 minutes. I'm not sure how long, until EMS showed up. They attached the pads on him and shocked him once. ROSC, return of spontaneous circulation, was achieved. They couldn't get an oral airway, so they put a nasal airway in, and he was transferred to the local ED. Working in healthcare, I think we take for granted how everybody around us is certified. I know I've worked in the ICU my whole career, and so I'm just kind of used to everybody kind of stepping in. That was very eye-opening to be out in daily life, and something happens and you're the only one there that can do compressions. It was definitely, right place, right time, but super important for people to get certified. And definitely, just assess the scene. If you're unsure, go with your gut. I heard he was choking, so I went over kind of expecting to do the Heimlich, and then once I felt for a pulse and I didn't feel one, I quickly knew that it was a cardiac arrest. Just trust your training, because tunnel vision kind of took over and I immediately just knew what to do. You will as well once you get the training.